deep as mine.
Okay, I'm here. Are you here?
I'm here.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Holy Christ. Alright, ready?
I'm ready.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Movies with My Mother. Today has been a trying day.
Yes, it has.
I don't know why technical issues follow us, but they love to stay. It is annoying.
Well, it may be because it knows that we're not technical.
I don't know, but I'm getting a little pissed off. So, no new tech today. Pain in my ass.
Yes.
One
sorry.
spilled beer.
Yes, that was sadness.
Yes. So, all of that to come here, buck tradition for spooky season, because today is October 1st,
Yes.
and watch a sci-fi movie.
Yes, but first let's say, welcome to Movies with My Mother.
I think I did.
You didn't. I'm Mom, Lori.
Oh, and I'm Lexi. I did say it was Movies with My Mother.
Okay.
Plagued with technical issues.
I believe you.
Okay, whatever. Who cares? We watched The Fifth Element.
Yes.
It was terrible.
Well, I wouldn't say it was terrible, but it was, we've seen better movies.
Yes.
You know.
And I think that's part of Luc Besson's whole thing, is that he does highly stylized movies.
Absolutely.
Because I've seen Leon, and I've seen La Femme Nikita, and there's another one that I know I saw, and now it's not even in my brain. Oh hell, whatever. But they're all very stylish.
Yes. Well, and I think with the art director that he has and the costume designers that he has, it has to be.
Jean-Paul Gaultier did costumes for this.
Yes.
Personally inspected them.
Personally inspected every single person who is in a costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy people work.
Yeah. So, and we all know Jean-Paul Gaultier has
I think it's Gaultier.
Has quite stylized haute couture.
Yeah.
You know, his runway stuff is bizarre.
It's definitely not ready to wear.
No, the one thing I can think of is he had that little suit jacket with the boobs cut out of it.
Yeah.
It just had like X's on it or something, crosses. I don't know, but yeah. That's what I remember of him. So
yeah.
the big guns there.
I guess it just pays to know people in high places, huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The movie was made it was released in 1997.
Yes.
It was a strong PG-13. There was a little bit of nudity. It probably should have been an R.
Was 97 before Tipper Gore or after?
Way after.
Then, yeah, absolutely, this should have been
rated R.
A rated R. Because...
Yeah, we saw nipple.
On 2 or 3 occasions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that it,
I have a pair I look at every day, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. I've seen them before.
But, PG-13 infers that children go see this.
Yeah, I know.
So...
I don't think as a mother I would have let my young teens see this. It was rather... the war stuff was rather graphic. I mean, you really didn't see anybody get shot up, although they were shooting everywhere.
Right.
The only person that we really saw get shot was the blue lady, the diva.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know that I'd let younger kids see this.
Yeah, and that was pretty gross, pulling the rune stones out of her belly.
Yeah, I had to not look at it. I couldn't look at it.
I mean, you could tell it was just like rubber and blue Kool-Aid goo.
Yeah, but that's enough.
Yeah. It was 2 hours and 6 minutes long.
Holy cow, really?
Yeah, it was a
No
long.
wonder you had to go to the popcorn stand in the middle. Jeez, oh Pete.
Written and directed by Luc Besson.
Yes.
And as you said, Luc Besson wrote this based on a comic book he read as a teenager.
Uh-huh.
And it took him 20 plus years to get the steam to smooth this all into a cohesive movie.
Yes.
71% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
52 on Metacritic. And 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb, which I feel is a bit high.
Yes. For
You
this
know,
movie, I think yes.
we usually say, like, that's really low. That's a weird number. I feel like this is weirdly too good.
Yeah. Yeah. Who saw this, you know? What kind of person saw this?
Yeah. All-star cast.
Huge all-star cast.
Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich,
Chris Tucker,
Gary Oldman, Sir Ian Holm,
yeah,
and
Luke Perry.
Luke Perry, who was sixth billed, had less than 100 words.
Yeah.
That's Berenstein Bear books have more than 100 words.
Yeah. Tommy
Lister, and Tricky. He was the Zorg's right-hand man guy.
Oh, okay. Yes.
He's a musician.
Uh-huh.
He was a pioneer of that trip hop that was really popular in the late 90s. I don't know if he's still making music today or what he does, but I do know the name and I know that he's a musician.
I did look him up because I did not recognize his face.
Okay.
So I did look him up a little, and I believe what I read is he is still making music.
Okay. The basic plot of this movie is that a cab driver who apparently used to be a military man is embroiled in a search for a legendary cosmic weapon to keep evil at bay. That's overly simplified.
Yeah.
But basically, that's the end of the movie.
Right.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, they're going to save the world.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can spoil a movie that came out 30 years ago.
Well, you'd be surprised.
First time I ever saw it.
But unfortunately, I don't think that's saying a whole lot for this movie.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
There were a lot of big names that were sought after for this movie.
Yes.
Did you read that?
I did.
Did you read about Ruby Rhod?
Yes, they wanted Prince or who else?
Prince was the first choice. Prince was the gold prize winner.
I can
of choices.
absolutely see Prince in that position.
Prince turned the movie down because he said the role was too gay.
Too gay?
Prince, the purple one, the artist who went as a symbol for years, frequently wearing assless chaps and ladies' high heels.
And this movie was too gay?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think Chris Tucker played this as gay. Yeah, he may have been wearing makeup and lipstick and a dress, but
he was banging that air
yes,
stewardess.
I don't think that he was playing it as gay.
No, I think he was playing it as Chris Tucker.
Dressed in a dress.
Wearing a dress.
Okay.
Yeah, Prince said it was too gay.
Then maybe Prince wouldn't have been very good at it. Oh, I did not read that part about it.
I didn't read it on this movie's trivia, but I read it somewhere when Prince died. There was a whole bunch of stuff that, he had a lot of movie contributions, and, he did the soundtrack for the original Batman movie, and, they really, really wanted him for Ruby Rhod and Fifth Element, but he said it was too gay.
Oh my God. Yeah, but they wanted a lot of bigger name people than played. They thought Bruce Willis was a little bit long in the tooth.
Right. They wanted Mel Gibson was a top runner.
Yeah.
But the first choice was frequent collaborator Jean Reno.
Yes.
Which would have been fine. because he can play that action, that full-on action guy, and he can play that kind of weird recluse guy.
Okay.
Because I've seen him in a lot of movies. Jean Reno is a fantastic actor, but he plays the same character pretty much every movie you see him in.
That's no fun. That is no fun.
Jamie Foxx was also considered.
Yes.
For Ruby Rhod.
I could see that also.
No, Jamie Foxx is too big. He's too big of a man. You know what I mean? Where Chris Tucker being so slight and rubber bandy.
Oh.
That makes it.
Okay.
You know, that kind of puts him more fluid, whereas Jamie Foxx would look like a man in a dress.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I see that now.
You see what I mean?
Yes, I do. Rubber bandy, yes.
Yeah.
And that when you think of Chris Tucker, that's what you think about. The way he moves in space is very rubber bandy.
Yeah, he's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Live.
Yes.
Yes.
Or would it be leave? Nah.
Isn't that a saw?
Leave. When you're jumping, you know. Nah, never mind.
Okay. I think we're talking about two different things now.
Okay. Probably.
Gary Oldman said that he took inspiration for Zorg from presidential candidate and crazy person Ross Perot.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And Bugs Bunny.
With the teeth.
I don't think those weren't his teeth. I mean, he's English, so they're going to be weird anyways, but...
His teeth really played into the part, I think.
Sorry, English listeners. We had to dig on it.
Yes. And his teeth weren't gross or anything, but they were big and they were crooked. And,
well, maybe, I guess.
And just the way he held his mouth all the time, it was just kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also read that he did not like the part.
Really? Because he did the part without even reading a script.
Oh.
Where did I see that?
I did not read that.
Oldman took the part without reading the script because Luc Besson had funded his movie Nil by Mouth, and he said that this was basically me singing for my dinner.
Oh, let me see if I can find that real quick. I lost my notes. I'm sorry, friends. I had notes, and, you know, where'd they go? I don't know. I do remember that the director has had 5 wives.
Yeah, one of them was Mila Jovovich, who he met on the movie. The wife that he had during filming was
the diva.
Yeah, Diva Plava Laguna.
He ditched her and picked up with her.
Yeah. It's gross that it's kind of a sordid tale between them.
Yeah, he met her when she was 12.
And
they started dating when she was 15 and he was 28.
Yeah.
And they had a baby when she was 16.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah, well, he's been associated with a number of
sexual assaults and misbehaviors.
Yeah.
Yes. And the diva, the actress that played the diva, who also was not singing, that was actually a soprano named Invamala. I can't read my own handwriting, so I'll look it up. She's a soprano. She's a very beautiful singer. But she said that their relationship is what he based the relationship between Jean Reno and Natalie Portman in Leon, the Professional.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I did read that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a great movie.
All right. I can't say I've seen that one either.
It's about he's like a hitman, that's kind of his trade, and he's just kind of a weird loner type guy, and something happens to this little girl in his building, her parents, something happens to them, and she's just kind of crying on his doorstep like, okay, if you don't help me, I'm going to get murdered. So help me, maybe, please? And he helps her. And by the end of the film, you can tell that he loves her, but it's weird because is this just this father-child love? Is this a romantic love? You kind of don't know how he feels about her at the end of the movie. It's a good movie for what it is.
Okay.
Gary Oldman was in it. He was a bad guy.
I'm not surprised. He's a good bad guy.
They wrecked her hair
Yes.
during this movie.
Julia Jovovich's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had to wear a wig that you can see at the end.
Yeah, but that's okay.
And I wonder, like, I read a lot of stuff about the way that Bruce Willis reacted to stuff. There was a lot of mention of that. And I wonder if that was just precursor to his aphasia diagnosis that he released this year.
Oh.
Because when he saw the diva come out for the first time, you could see in his face that he was, oh, okay. And when Lilu is talking to him in the cab when she falls into the cab, and he's just kind of looking at her like, what? He wasn't told what she was actually trying to say to him.
Right.
So he was just kind of looking at her like, what?
Well, they did that on purpose
to get a genuine reaction.
Right.
But I also have to wonder if that maybe played into it. And
surely, because that didn't just pop up this week.
Right.
You know, he's had the situation has been growing, obviously, you know, for some time.
My ears just died.
Oh, no.
It said it was low. Ah, hell, who cares? We're going to wing it. Can you hear me? Oh, you can't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Then who cares? Okay. Somebody's got to pay attention.
What?
But his aphasia diagnosis comes from cognitive speaking and reading and hearing.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Well, you know, I mean, wow.
Also, she had a hard time learning the made-up language that she and Luc Besson crafted.
Right.
For this role.
Yes, I read that.
Because she is multilingual to begin with.
Right.
She speaks Russian, Serbian, French, and English.
Right.
Fluently. So.
Well, yes.
But she was born in what is now the Ukraine to Russian and Serbian parents. So.
Right. Yes.
What else did I read? Oh, Mila Jovovich did a lot of her own stunt work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she would be covered in bruises. And Bruce Willis would go up to her and be like, kid, you don't have to kill yourself for this.
Right. Right.
So, yeah. But, I mean, it's fun to see. And she went on to be an action star in her own right. So, she was in the Resident Evil movies.
Okay. I recognize her name, and I recognize many of the movies that she was in, but again, I don't think I've seen any of them. You know.
Yeah. She's been a lot. But the Resident Evil movies, again, it's another horror video game.
Yeah.
Zombies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well.
This was the opening film at the 1997 Cannes Film Festival.
Uh-huh. 3,000
women auditioned for the part of Lilu.
3,000?
Can you even imagine?
No. Why? Somebody who's made as many movies as this man has? Why would he even have wouldn't he just have I want to see that person?
Well, I think it's kind of different for foreign directors to come over here and make movies and just be like, yeah, I want Julia Roberts. And they're just like, okay.
You think so?
I think that might be a little bit of it, but I think at this point, like, he had done, like, La Femme Nikita and The Professional and, you know, other big movies.
Yeah, this wasn't his first movie.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just, in my brain, it makes sense that the fame doesn't translate.
Oh. Well, yeah, that does kind of make sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, we already talked about Mel Gibson.
Luc Besson's parents were diving instructors.
At Club Med.
Yes.
Didn't we just talk about Club Med?
Well, I think that resort city that they went to was, you know, Club Med.
Oh, Flotsam Paradise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was...
Floston, not Flotsam.
You know,
Flotsam.
And he's even a diver, but he had a diving accident and he can no longer dive anymore.
Right.
That's kind of scary.
But if it's in like an inner ear thing,
yeah, probably that's exactly what I thought. It probably is.
They have the technology now to fix that.
Yeah, but
30 years ago they didn't.
Right, and now he's 1,000,000 years old. Do you want to mess with that?
Right. One of the other women to audition was Elizabeth Berkley.
Really? I recognize that name.
She was Jessie Spano on Saved by the Bell.
Yep.
She went on to be in the disastrous Showgirls.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
And the studio was very reluctant to hire her because that movie bombed so hard.
Oh, they thought maybe it was
She
on
was
her.
box office poison.
Oh my God. She was real pretty. I don't see her as that.
The alien. Or
Yeah.
the fifth element.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, Gary Oldman, and Chris Tucker are all southpaws.
Oh my gosh, really?
Left-handed, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think left-handed people are more creative.
Well, and also it's always really funny to see how many left-handed people are in a room, but in a group of people where the cast and the crew probably were in the several hundreds.
Right.
Of course there's going to be 4 people in a small bunch that are left-handed.
Yeah, but 4 people with those kind of names. We're not talking about the guy that's holding the camera.
Right.
We're talking about recognized people.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh, that makes sense. Like I said, left-handed people are supposed to be more creative.
The visual effects crew said that depicting evil was the hardest part of their job, but I feel like if you're in visual effects, you have to have an art background, and if you don't know what visions of evil look like in art, then what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
It's fire, it's red, it's any depiction of Satan.
Yeah.
It's black, it's vivid greens. I don't know.
Right.
And I'm just, a jerk off that plays with the calculator all day.
Right.
What do I know?
But when Bruce Willis was given the screenplay, he liked it immediately and signed on.
Oh, okay.
Did we talk about that?
No, we mentioned that he was long in the tooth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You need to talk louder.
Do I? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to talk a little bit louder. Is that what you were waving at me that I caught out of the corner of my eye?
Yeah.
All right.
For Kurt, because he pointed out in Willow, there were some Wilhelm screams.
Yes!
Ah!
Oh my gosh! I'm going to have to put that in my brain and start listening for those.
I didn't hear it, but I read that there were, and I was going to pay attention to it, but then I was just kind of all over the place today.
Yeah. We were at the popcorn stand for
a couple times.
while.
Yeah. The voice of Finger.
Uh-huh.
It was Vin Diesel, uncredited.
You said that, but I never read that. Oh, it was uncredited?
Yeah.
I never read that.
There were a lot of, boring trivia.
Yeah, there was nothing really interesting.
Yeah, nothing that really
trivia.
Jumped out.
I think I only had 2 things written down in my notes.
Yeah.
And,
there's only so much, I can talk about the camera and sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
So.
Yeah, but, it just sounds like it was an everyday, job. Her hair, I read about her hair.
Yeah.
And I know, you can't be bleaching your hair like that. It'll fall out.
It will fall out.
And
you gotta condition that shit to hell and gone.
They were stripping her hair every couple of days to get the, no.
Yeah. So keep in mind, people out there, if you're going to bleach your hair, be careful about it. Condition.
Right.
Condition.
And you can't do that every other week or so.
No.
It's
Condition.
a one and done thing. And let it go for a while.
Are we going to talk about Bruce Willis's hair and how stupid it looked?
You mean the close cropped blonde hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that looked pretty.
Do
you think to make him look young?
I don't know, but I think that might be a directorial quirk, because I feel like in The Professional, Gary Oldman had bleach blonde hair.
Oh.
Now I'm gonna have to look it up, but I feel like that might just be a quirk of his.
Oh.
He just likes seeing men with bleach blonde hair.
Alrighty. Okay.
Gary Oldman is kind of an oddly attractive man.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Kind of that dangerous looking guy.
But he's also, he's English, so he's just a little pocket-sized man.
Yeah, and he's had quite a number of wives, too, and a bunch of children.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Do we get to see any goddamn pictures of him? We watch stupid videos of him. Oh, they're there. Photos. He played Sid Vicious in a movie.
Yeah, I can see that. Can't you?
Oh, yeah. He was Dracula in Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh my god.
Yeah. Pretty scary.
Oh my god, he was perfect. If anybody in their life was made to play Dracula, it was Gary Oldman.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't bleach blonde, but it's still quite light. There.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But it's definitely blonde, but it wasn't that white.
Yeah.
That white hair.
Yeah. That Bruce Willis was too old to be wearing.
Yeah. You know, you could see the scars from his shoulder surgery.
Yeah, I wondered what that was.
Why didn't they cover that up a little?
Well, you look tough with scars.
Oh.
Chicks dig them.
And I don't know if he had shoulder surgery, but where that scar was placed.
It was a seam?
Yeah. Yeah. It just seemed like it should have been shoulder surgery.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
You know, oh my goodness. It was an interesting movie. And, you know, it had some CGI stuff in it. And
in 1997, that was pretty ambitious CGI.
Right. And it was still young.
Yeah.
Although I had found out that Hitchcock's Vertigo, was the very first movie to use CGI in 1957.
Really?
I can look that up again.
Vertigo, the one we've watched?
Yes.
With Perry Mason, speaking of bleach blonde hair?
Yes, yes. You know, and then over time it gets better and better. And now CGI is fabulous. You know, it's not an infant anymore. It's not, you know, we're holding more technology in our hands right now looking at our phones than they had in 1957 and 1967 and 1997.
Yeah.
You know, so.
You know, I'm looking at stills from The Fifth Element talking about bleach blonde hair. There were a number of people that had bleach blonde hair. All of the stewardesses.
Yes, they all had that white hair.
Ruby Rhod, when you first meet him.
He had that white, funny tube thing on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's one of his,
Maybe he finds that aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, you know, just because you're not a big fan of it.
Nobody looks good with hair that color.
I want hair that color.
No.
I do. I'd love to have hair that color.
Okay.
I'm going to look up CGI technology again and see if I can find that.
Okay.
Because I thought that was quite interesting.
Justin has a multi-pass laying around the house somewhere.
No way.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I should have dug that out.
Oh, yes.
One of the stewardesses she had a minor role in Interview with a Vampire. Let me go back and find her. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman, and she has a name, and I didn't write it down. This woman. Oh, Indra Olay?
Is that the girl with the freckles?
Yes.
The really pretty woman with the freckles?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yes.
She played in Interview with a Vampire. Lestat and Louis are feeding off of a prostitute, and her friend is there, and they're like, oh, your friend's drunk. She's just like, no, something's not right. And then she like figures out they're vampires, and she's freaking out, and then they have to kill her real fast because she's freaking out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Vertigo was in 1958.
Oh, that's nowhere near 1957.
Yeah, no, And then Westworld was the next film to...
In the 70s?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, the CGI has really come to, you know, the fore now.
Yeah.
Every movie has CGI in it somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Now it's a big deal that movies are using practical effects.
Oh.
Because the CGI has been such the norm for so long.
Yeah.
That it's just like, oh, you know, they didn't use any CGI in this movie, and the blood that's pumping is you know, real practical effect, and blah, blah, blah. And it's, you know, now we're patting ourselves on the head for going back to the basics.
For not plugging in.
Right.
Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, what else did I learn? Like I said, there was a lot of interesting stuff that I found about, I mean, this movie had lots of nominations for lots of stuff.
But not a lot of American awards.
No,
No.
No.
A lot of overseas stuff. It was just in my head, and now it's not even on my tongue.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Isn't that how all of these shows go?
Yeah.
We have something in our heads that, like this. I know I'm coming here. I've done my studying. Where's my notepad? Who knows?
Do you want me to call the store in the morning?
No, I don't. It's just, it was an empty pad I had in the car because I was in the car waiting to go into my nail appointment. I've got a half an hour. I can work on a bunch of this. Pardon me. I just took my glasses off and threw them at you. And that's the first piece of paper I picked up, and it was blank. All it has is notes of this movie. So somebody's going to see that and think, oh, I could rip these pages out and have a little notebook.
Who the hell wanted to watch The Fifth Element?
Yeah, right. So yeah, I'm right on top of things.
That's all right. We can go look in your car when you want leave if you want.
Nah.
Okay.
No, I'll need that folder again one day. And no, I probably, like I said, I don't know where the hell it is. It's probably right beside my car keys that I couldn't find.
Oh my good God, how have you lost your car keys?
Oh. That was a week ago. I've been looking for a week.
Did they, fall off between the washer and dryer?
Well, I'm going to say no, because between my washer and dryer, I have a card table, and they fit pretty tight together. So I will certainly move the card table and look, but I don't think so.
No, because your fob is pretty big.
Yeah, that's what I don't think it would fall down there.
Huh. And you didn't check your sofa?
I did not.
Check your sofa. You know that eats things.
Yes, I know it does.
Okay.
Often.
Oh, Lord.
I know. One day I'm going to not be able to find the cat, and he's going to be in the sofa.
Don't do that.
Well, he'll be in there. He likes to sink down.
All right. What else?
Overall, I thought the movie was okay.
That's it. It's just okay.
Yeah,
it's not great. It's not okay.
I'm sorry you had to pay 99 cents for it.
Yes, it was not streaming anywhere, and I was not going to go upstairs and dig through my shit to maybe not find it, and then I was not going to go to the video store to pay $4 for it.
Yeah, but it was nice though. We had a nice theme meal that Alexis missed
at the popcorn stand
because she was at the popcorn stand. I mean, we had a lovely Chinese meal.
Beef and broccoli.
Egg rolls.
Yummy, yummy.
Sticky rice. I thought it was delicious. And
it was
she completely missed
good.
the whole scene that triggered that. After his car gets all shot up and the police try to capture him.
Oh, and they go into the fog.
They go into the fog, and then he finally gets home. He gets Chinese takeout comes to his window. And he got his meal at Chinese takeout. And he also got mail there because the last time he got mail from the Chinese takeout guy told him he needed to read his mail. His wife divorced him.
Oh. So
the guy's telling him he needs to read his mail, so he reads his mail and he's fired.
Oh shit.
So he sends the Chinese takeout guy away, and that's why we had Chinese, and you missed the whole scene.
Ah, shit.
So you didn't even know why we had Chinese.
That's all right.
That was one of those little nuggets I found when I was reading stuff that the Chinese takeout guy was pretty hilarious because it was a little boat. What do they call those boats? I can't think.
A junk.
A junk, yes. And he drives up to the window and he gave him food, and then he drove away.
That's so funny.
You completely missed the whole thing to why we had Chinese. But I think it's fun to have a theme meal. I like it. I'm glad we're doing it again.
Yeah, I really did miss the theme meal.
Yeah, I was trying that diet. I'm sorry. It was killing me though.
Yeah, it really was terrible for you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to try just eating regular food, not so much of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, that being said, would you recommend this movie?
No, I don't think I'd recommend this movie.
Yeah.
It's you know me. I like the mindless entertainment, and this was. I think you had to stay on it to not miss something.
Right.
And sometimes I want to go to the popcorn stand or get a drink or something, but I don't think if I had. I think if I had gotten up and moved away, I would have been behind.
Yeah. And I've seen this before, and I was still behind. So.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And I thought it was kind of long.
2 hours and 6 minutes. Yeah. 126 minutes. That's too much.
Yeah, I think so too.
But this movie was supposed to be a trilogy, and it was just kind of squished into one movie.
I had read that too, and I'm thinking, it's only one movie. How can it be a trilogy? I don't.
Maybe the comic book was a trilogy.
Oh.
And he wanted to do all parts of it, but to get the movie made, he just kind of squished it all together and as to one thing. I don't know.
Okay, or maybe there was supposed to be more. Maybe the Fifth Element was supposed to do something more for the world.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I did read that it was supposed to be a trilogy, and then I thought, well, I don't read anything about 3. Come on.
Yeah.
So, interesting.
It is October. We have talked about scary movies.
Yes, we have.
And I've thrown a few out there. What, just on the little bits that you know of already and what I've talked about, what sounds interesting to you?
Well, honey, you know me. I'll watch whatever you decide in the end. I mean,
okay.
I did see that you texted me some things, but I don't recognize any of these, so so how can I? You did talk about that one movie. What was it? Silent Hill.
Silent Hill, yeah.
About that city in Pennsylvania. Were you surprised that I knew about that?
I kind of was a little bit because, the couple people that I talked to about it in my office, they were like, I don't even know what you're saying to me right now. You're not even talking English. And I'm like, boy, you like stuff like this. I thought you would know stuff like this. This is podcast stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and all that weirdo TV that I watch. I mean, come on. You should know that I would know something about a city on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the movie isn't about that.
Correct.
But they have to go through this town, and the movie is more calling it a portal to hell instead of what it is.
Right.
Just a coal fire.
Right.
That his steam has built up and built up
right.
and built up and is eating the town.
Right. And it's going to burn for hundreds of years.
Yeah. Hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be kind of neat, but I think that's more of that nouveau scary movie that might be too scary. Now that I'm talking about it, I'll have to watch it again and revisit it.
Don't censor it for us. I mean, you don't know what.
Okay.
No.
And I am still advocating for Psycho.
Okay.
And I think that if we're going to do Psycho, we should kind of do a mini Hitchcock marathon like we did last year when we watched Vertigo and Rope.
Okay.
And watch Psycho.
Well, I had never seen Rope, so.
Rope is awesome.
I know. And I have never seen Psycho.
Which is crazy to me. I've seen it 1 trillion times.
I've never seen it.
I listened to a rap song today that came out in like 1998 that had that music from Psycho.
Oh my
in the
God.
background. It was like one of the loops.
Oh my.
Oh,
Okay.
and I'm like, fuck yes, this is awesome.
All right, so we have our next few films
Yeah.
lined up already.
Yeah, and I think if we're gonna watch Psycho, we should really watch Psycho too, just for the whole genesis of Norman Bates.
Yeah, but you know how I feel about 2, 3, and 4.
Well, Psycho 3 is ridiculous, and I liked Psycho 4 just for what it was.
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
great. It's TV movie quality. I'm not going to tell you it's anything different. The third one, directed by Anthony Perkins, is terrible.
Yeah, it's right there, directed by an actor. He should be acting, not directing.
Well, some of them can do both, and some have moved from acting into directing really well. But Anthony Perkins didn't do it well.
And he was pretty old at that stage of the game.
Yeah.
I'm old. I know I'm not going to try anything new. I'm not going to move into a new genre of film.
But and I don't know the lore behind that. I don't know if that was like a passion project or like if they're going to make it. I have to co-sign this if they're going to make it.
Oh.
I don't know if it was something like that.
I see.
But it's terrible. But Psycho 2 is very good.
All right. Well, we've got our next films organized.
Okay.
This may take us till Christmas.
That's all right. That's a joke from a Community. The lights were flickering, and they're like, it's because they hadn't been paying their bills, so the lights are kind of funny. And he's just like, oh, I rigged that because it's Halloween week. And they're like, yeah, well, will the flickering stop on November 1st? And the dean is like, All Saints Day month.
That's what that comment was.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how did she go there? Okay. I didn't understand, but now I do.
All Saints Day month.
Oh my good God.
So, I'm happy with taking this up to Christmas. Okay. You know that I like horror movies.
Well, you know, and the fact that because I got this new job, it's not new anymore, but
it still sucks.
Yeah, it still sucks, and I work Saturdays.
Ugh.
I work a lot of Saturdays.
Lame.
I know. And you're busy at the nail salon on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So
that's why we're having a midnight movie today.
Yeah, it's a midnight movie. I took my watch off. I can't tell you what time it is.
I'll look at my phone.
It's 5:45.
What? I should have already had my evening nap. Watch it. Here comes the cat. Get your bottle.
Oh, no.
The cat already spilled our drinks.
Yeah. Well, I spilled their drinks because I couldn't find the mouse that I thought the cat stole.
Yes. And it, you know, because she has a dead ass, she didn't know she was sitting on it.
You shut up.
Wait, that's my story.
How dare you talk about my cat like that? Oh, wait.
I love your kittens.
Yeah.
They're all so wonderful.
Luli is the biggest jerk, but she's the cutest baby.
She is. She's so beautiful.
So.
And the boys are laying in spots in the sun. And they know we're talking about them because I hear their ears moving. Jellybean,
Justin had that appointment the other night, so he wasn't here. Jellybean was with me all night.
Oh, dear.
When I woke up, all three of the cats were in bed with me.
Well, they had room. Big Daddy wasn't taking up most of the space.
Well, even then, he gets up at 2 a.m., so, there's plenty of room for them to be in a warm bed.
Yeah, but they think it's time to start playing.
Yeah, breakfast time?
Yeah, they start their day then.
But, Ash usually is still in bed when I wake up.
Nice.
But all three of them were in bed the other morning. Yeah, you were, weren't you, little creepo?
Fluffman sleeps with me all the time, too, but he has his pillow on a chair. I think I probably move around too much at night.
Oh.
And he doesn't like sleeping in the bed with me.
Yeah.
So he gets in his own bed. He has a chair that has a pillow in it.
That's why she doesn't sleep by me so much
Yeah.
during the night, because she likes to be under the blanket, and I roll around all night.
Yeah. Yeah, and I really do think that Fluffy doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Because I start rolling around and he lifts his head up and looks at me like, you're disturbing me.
Can
Would you
you
lay still?
pick a spot and lay the fuck down?
No. He gives me that look all the time. Baby, I'm just rolling over. Go back to sleep. He gives me that eyeball. But I love him. I'm not changing him out.
Yeah, I know.
They had a beautiful tuxedo kitty on the news today. I thought about going over to get it.
Oh.
Another 6-year-old cat.
Oh.
But I thought, I don't know.
There'll be some noise for a week or two.
Yeah.
But it calms down.
Okay.
And the minute Tallulah escaped from her enclosure, Ash was right up her ass.
Yep.
Just cleaning her, making sure she's okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and she literally did break out of her cage.
She really did.
You wanted her to stay in the little room for another few days, and she said,
No, she squeezed she squeezed her little way out, and she just came out into the living room bold as brass. I just see her little ears like, what are you doing out here?
Yeah. I want to be with the rest of the family. Yeah.
So.
I'm in.
Yeah. Yay.
Okay.
Babies.
We're
Scary movies.
We're all set for the next month or so.
Yeah.
This was interesting. I would not recommend it.
No.
It was just okay, but it wasn't bad.
There are worse movies we could have watched.
Yeah, reading about it, I kind of thought it was going to be not a good movie. And it kind of was just an okay movie.
I feel like with so many technical trivia items, I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't see 2357 looking like people are driving around in little, I don't even know what you'd say those cars look like. Little Weeble cars.
Yeah.
They, I don't think, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but yeah, it was okay. It was not horrible. But I would never watch it again.
No, if you want to go watch a good sci-fi movie, go watch Alien. That movie's awesome.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yes, I know that.
Kicking butt in her undies.
Okay, I would do that too.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
No, not with these nails.
No, absolutely. Hell no. They're too gorgeous today.
Yeah.
We're on. Alexis and I are on the same cycle here. So I get my nails done on Friday, and she gets her nails done on Saturday. So we have
fabulous manicures.
19 really beautiful nails. 19 beautiful. Mine are metallic. What do you call this?
What is that? That shark skin?
Bronze.
I would call that like a wine, like a shark skin wine.
Okay.
That turns kind of goldy green.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the light, the way the light hits it.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a better name for it.
Yeah, but they're pretty damn magnificent.
Yeah.
And if you're in the Toledo area, you need to find out about Studio V.
Oh my God! If you're going anywhere else, you're wasting your money.
Yep. It's a beautiful place, brand new. Wonderful.
Oh my God, it's so pretty. I was in there today, and some lady was giving another lady a tour, and
Really?
I'm just like, do you know who those people are? I'm like, because at first I thought it was her mom, and so I had to look at this lady real hard, and then I'm like, that's not her mom, and then I'm just like, dude, do you know who these people are? She's just like, no.
Okay.
So it's just another, I don't know, maybe another lady, another client giving another client a tour. I don't know.
Alrighty.
It was very odd.
Interesting. Okay.
But she's got a med spa in there now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
La-ti-da.
And she's got hairstylists. I'm gonna go see that girl at the end of October.
The new
The new one.
Kara?
Kayla.
Kayla? Okay.
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
there was a new person.
Because I have weird curly hair. Like, one side of my hair is really wavy, and then the back of my head is, I would say, curly.
Yeah.
And then the other side of my head is stick straight.
Huh.
Won't hold a curl.
Interesting.
So, I don't know. It just, and every year I get older, it gets a little wavier.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's different. Mine's just kind of getting thin. I have really thin hair, but I have a lot of hair.
Yeah.
But I just got it all whacked off, so I am loving it.
Yeah, you look really good. It looks really good. And
Thank
the colors are nice.
Yeah, I've been considering not dyeing the hairs anymore. But really, the only part that's not dyed is the back.
Well, there's some stuff in the side I can see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's longer, there's still...
Yeah. You didn't get it dyed last time you went?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No. It's been several months since I did my own. I did a box of hair color. As you can see, the roots, I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But I'm not convinced that I want to be gray.
Oh, I could care less.
I know, I'm too young for gray hair, I think.
Me, cresting 41. I don't give a shit.
Hey, that's your own problem. I'm only 31.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, nope, I am too old. I do not care. If you don't like it, don't look at me.
That's what I figure. That's why I don't ever worry about the back of my head. I always make sure the hair around my face looks fairly nice, but I don't see the back, so who cares what it looks like?
Yeah.
I try to make it look good, but, you know, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. And everybody, I've talked to several people in the last few days that are like, that's your natural color? And I'm like, yeah, this is uncolor treated hair. This is baby hair.
Yeah, it's all different colors.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the way you've always been. You've been always very light.
Yeah.
Not a towhead, but you've always had blonde hair.
Yeah. But now it's mostly gray. And whatever.
But it's not a bad color gray. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah. But I've noticed that, like, up at the top, like, at the crown of my head,
yes,
where it's real white, that like it's that invisible hair.
Well, you know,
like Great Graham had.
That's kind of why I'm thinking that I might go to the gray, because the stuff in the front is that real white stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Who knows what will happen next?
Yeah. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully we'll get there watching Psycho and Psycho 2.
Okay.
Okay, hell. I think this has been a trying recording session.
Oh, only because the equipment failed us again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have Justin show me how to, or Dad.
There you go.
Dad's gonna have to come over here and show me how to, like, hook up stuff like a real person that knows how to do professional stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Dad's a musician. Dad knows.
Yeah. So this is Justin kind of. So yeah, we'll get ourselves together.
Yeah, we'll figure it out
soon.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
But until then, I think we've had a good day. We've had at least some fun.
Yes.
A little excitement, throwing the bottle of beer everywhere.
Yeah. Great meal.
Great meal. Meal was good.
So yeah, good day.
So yeah, good company, cute cats, pain in my butts.
Yes. We love them.
Yeah, she's curled up next to me right now.
Yeah, she's tired.
Yeah.
She's done all her marauding and
all
now she needs a nap.
All that hard work trying to steal my food.
Yes.
Okay, kids.
Alrighty.
We have had fun today.
We have.
We hope you had fun listening to us blather.
Yeah.
And don't go watch Fifth Element.
Nah.
Even with a 99-cent monthly subscription to Showtime.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's other movies.
I do want to watch Black Monday. I just haven't sat down to do it yet.
Okay.
It's a comedy. I think it's a comedy.
Alright, I hope it's better than this one.
I don't know. We'll see.
Alrighty.
Alright, friends. Until the next time, I will be working on Super Troopers this evening.
Yay!
So we'll hopefully have a little faster turnaround.
Yeah. Okay.
But don't hold me to that.
Nah.
Alright. Have a good evening where you are. Good afternoon whenever you listen to this. We love you. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you. See you.
Bye.
Bye.